I think I should start because I'm not seeing any hope they'll come. I think after some time they might come. Okay, wait for some time. I'll wait for some more time. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
In the WhatsApp message, nobody has read only you people read the message. I think other people did not read it. Uh, so they they don't know whether the class is there or not. They should come by themselves, right?
Yes, ma'am. It's already 7 minutes late.
I'll drop the message again. After lunch, these people are sleeping nicely. Don't worry, you both will get good marks for attending my classes continuously.
Thank you, ma'am.
At least that also uh, is one of the what to say quality. Whenever you work in a particular organization, they see how much regular you are, right? That is also one of
Yes, ma'am.
quality of a person. And whenever there is recruitment, whenever there is a recruitment in particular organization, they also see the attendance report, that how the person is attending the classes, whether the person is irregular or regular. By seeing all those also, they define that. Okay, so हमारा क्या होता था, they used to give three things to the placement people. One is your attendance. Next is your mark. What is that percentage? And another one is your performance. I mean, like extracurricular activities. Okay. So in that three things, these three things is being collected each and every year. At the last end of the year, when your second year is finished, at that point of time, whenever the companies comes at that point of time with your CV, they also send these three things so that they can identify what kind of person they are going to interview. So you understand what is the importance of attending classes and attending this one. It is very important. Some of the organizations see it. I don't know what is the thing over here, but over in my college, they used to see attendance. All right,
Ma'am,
fine.
we
Now,
don't have.
yeah, such things are not there, right, for you people.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, but that is one of the quality. Whenever some companies, when you become regular, you want to become regular. Like you don't have the habit of being regular. Then even when you work, you'll feel this. That no, I don't want to go to work. And ultimately, when you don't put 100% in an organization, no company is going to appreciate. And nowadays, how competitive the market is becoming, isn't it? Even staying in job is a struggle. Like in government companies, if you're like in government sector, if you're getting job, nobody can remove you. Like nobody can say that okay, your performance is very low, so I will remove you. They cannot remove you, but they will transfer you. That is one of the advantage for no, one of the advantage for working in government sector. But in private sectors the competition is so bad. The time you show yourself a little bit weakness, the time you show your weakness, you're gonna get out, they are gonna throw you out. So attendance and being regular is also one of the things which every company used to notice. So remember always, whenever you go to some company without any particular reason, never bunk the this one, never bunk your workplace. So it is not really good. I have seen many of the people, okay, they are doing very great in class, they are getting really good marks and they are good at everything, but they cannot sustain the same nature in their work life. They sometimes, even a person who is performing really poor used to become employee of the month in a particular company, you know. So these things happens. It is about being loyal to the company, being what to say, understandable, understanding your responsibility, all these things. I'm not telling that you people should attend my classes or something like that, but it shows that you people are not interested. And and there is no responsibility that you like something will be taught and I will what to say, learn something from it. And you don't give a you don't care about it. It feels like that, really. Dipanjali, why so late?
Ma'am, actually, I was discussing something with my guide. Again, I
Hmm.
will go tomorrow. So, sir was telling me something about my objective and all, ma'am.
So I was waiting for you people. Nobody was there. I didn't even start the lesson. And Karavi, you want topics from me, right? Yet you need?
Sorry, ma'am, I'm late.
No, no, that's all right. Until unless you have a proper reason for it, I don't really think much. Okay, so you should have a proper
Yes,
reason. So that's all right. What about Karavi? Karavi, why you late?
Yes, ma'am, I was taking my lunch actually.
You're the one who always used to take lunch and become late, right? You're the one or
Ma'am,
what?
I'm the one.
You're the one. Oh, all right, no problem. Okay. Acha, listen to me. You're the one who were asking topics, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Morning I showed, morning I taught some techniques to all the people. If you would have been there, it would have been easy for you to search any previous research papers so that you could finalize some topic. Anyway, I'm going to see your topics and then tomorrow morning I'll give you all the topics. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Uh, what about Nivedita? Why you're late?
Hello?
Yeah, Nivedita, you're late. Why?
Ma'am, I went to the SBI bank with my mother, that's why.
Oh my God, you people have so many reasons. I cannot say anything now. Okay, all right. No, not a problem. See, until and unless you people have a good reason to tell me, I don't really care. But do attend the classes. I have waited for you people, so it is becoming late. So I'll start and then finish it early. Leave you soon. Okay. Mm, okay. So I'm not teaching you anything new. It's the same note which Sangeeta ma'am prepared. It is about CSSD. We also talked about it. So basically, there is nothing that you would learn, but I will tell you in this particular document what is going to come for your in exam. Okay. And please note that thing whatever I'm saying with then this particular things you have to remember. Then note that particular thing. and the people who did not come to class, tell them also. Is that all right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, you know what is CSSD, right? It's a central sterile supply department. Is a hospital supportive service. Yeah, we talked about earlier that it is a supportive service for hospital, which is entrusted with processing and issue of supplies, including sterile instruments and equipments used in various departments of the hospital. So now I'm going to ask about the location, particularly in the multiple choice questions. I might. Okay, so this is a possible question about location. So in this, maybe you'll get multiple choice, or you might get the smaller question, the smaller one. Okay, so remember this one. CSST is to provide an ancient, economic, continuous, and quality supply of sterilized material to various areas of the hospital to deliver quality and infection-free patient care. So you people are noting down, right, which I'm telling?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so keep a note of it. You have to remember the location specifically for CSSD. Okay. So what are the locations basically? We talked about it. We earlier discussed about it, and it falls the same way. So whatever I told, it is the same. So convenient to its principal consumer. Who consumer is who are getting the stuffs from CSSD. Nursing units needs stuff from CSSD. Labor unit needs it, and OT needs it. So it should be convenient and accessible from these particular areas. And over here, we also mentioned that shortest route of supplying and receiving the supplies and equipment. Yes, we talked about it, that the route should be very much shorter, so that when there is any emergency, for example, there is a minor OT, and they need nearby that there will not be any CSSD, but any emergency cases happens, and then and there you need a kit. At that point of time, it has to come very quickly, right? So the route should be shortest, and it should be accessible as soon as I mean, like in an emergency situation, right? So as part of main service core of the hospital, yeah. So this is understandable. In multi-storied building, CSST may be planned in a lower floor right under the operation theater, where vertical movement will be quickest possible movement of the material. So you know what? Whenever if you go to Apollo Hospital, no, this setup is completely exactly whatever it is written. It is just like that. So I can just it is actually visible in my eyes because I have seen it. So the I enter in the ground floor, and in the ground floor, um, apart from other area, there is an area where CSSD is there, and just near to CSSD there is one patient lift, and there is one support service lift. Okay, so from the support service lift, uh, the CSSD material can directly be supplied to the OT, and the lift opens just in front of the OT. Okay, so I can just remember that um, that it is a multi-storied building, and also they planned it just like that, whatever it is written over here. Yeah. So area divided into receiving and cleaning work and processing and sterile storage an issue. So, over here you can make a process flow as well. How? How do you receive material? So you have to write over there receiving and cleaning. Who used to send materials? Whenever the nurses finishes their dressing, whenever they finishes their wound cleaning. So the trays are being washed from the area itself, and it is being wrapped up and sent it again to the CSST for your what is that, disinfection, right? And once after they are coming to the particular CSSD in the department, you have to clean it again with the water jet, which is high speed water jet. And that area is work process and cleaning work and processing area. So from there it goes to the sterile storage. In between you have to do everything, autoclaving, or if you use ultrasonic wave for cleaning it, or if you are using hydrogen peroxide. So in between you have to do all these things. And then once all the things are being done, those sterile containers and sterile trays are being stored at a particular place. And from that particular place itself there is a issue counter. It will not come back, okay? It is not going to come back from the sterile storage itself. There is a small area where issue counter will be there, and from issue counter it will be directly sent to the area wherever it is needed. Now this is the area where no infection is allowed, isn't it? What is that? The once it is packed, it cannot be removed. It can be removed only when it goes to the particular area where it is needed, right? What are the physical facilities in the Cssd? So in the physical facilities we have the direction of workflow and economy of labor determines the layout of the physical facilities. Yeah. So and economy of labor determines. Okay, okay. So you have to find, I mean, like, you have to know the layout of the hospital to plan a particular CSSD, because you cannot just place CSSD everywhere, wherever it is needed, right? So in ICU CSSD is needed, so we will open one CSSD over here. In OT it is needed, so we'll open one CSSD over here. In ground floor also it is needed, so we'll open one CSSD. No, you cannot just keep it like that, because there is a protocol for establishing this uh, particular CSSD department. You can have either one, no, one or two CSSD department, and small areas from where it can be dispensed. Okay, so always remember that layout has to be planned very well to supply the particular sterile trays, so that no disinfect no unsterile things happens in between the way, okay, when it is uh, reaching to the place where it is going to be used. Joydeep, why so late?
Ma'am, my internet is not working properly,
morning
so I
also
was
you
unable to connect.
Morning also you had
Yes, ma'am.
problem, right? Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Now also same problem, ma'am.
All right. I'm gonna what to say? Mark this CR absent, okay? CR has to be the one who has to come fast and make sure each and everyone is there in the class. I'm not getting that response from you.
My net is not working, ma'am. So,
Yeah. Okay, that can be excused for today, not a problem. I mean, I should not get this thing. Everyone is coming and joining late. Join late, not a problem, but make sure at least 4 or 5 people comes at a time and joins it, and then I can continue the class later on. Where whoever is having problem just can join afterwards, not a problem. But like one or two person I cannot start the class, right? So that's why I'm telling, not a problem, it's okay. You can tell me your reasons. I would try to listen to you, but it has to be genuine. All right, so next I'm moving forward. Entrance lobby, yes, one entrance lobby will be there. That will be septic area or aseptic area. You know what is septic and what is aseptic? Anyone know what is septic and what is aseptic? Dipanjali knows it, I know that. What about others? What about others? You know or no not? If you don't know, no, say no.
no, ma'am.
Okay, Dipanjali, explain it. Explain it to
Yes,
them.
ma'am.
Yeah, explain what is aseptic area and what is septic area to them.
Aseptic and septic area.
Yeah.
And the septic area are those areas from where we will easily get the infection.
Yeah.
And aseptic are like waiting areas and all, which
Mm-hmm.
are safe.
Hmm.
So in example of septic areas, these are ICUs, ward, dialysis unit,
Huh. No, 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 no,
and
no.
aseptic.
You are getting it wrong. You're getting it wrong. We are not telling where the infectious things will be there. We are calling it as septic area. We are talking about in terms of OT or in terms of CSSD. So the entrance lobby, you said that entrance lobby will be septic. That is okay. But when you, I mean, like when you go inside the CSSD, there is a area where
Mhm.
you wear full PPE and everything, right? And then you
Yes,
make
ma'am.
yourself aseptic and go inside. You sanitize all over, you clean your hand, you put head cap, you put gloves, and you put your gown, and you make yourself aseptic and you go inside, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I am talking about that. So particularly whenever you go to ICU, ICU also there is a area where area where you will be aseptic and you would be made aseptic to go inside, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So we are talking about CSSD. In CSSD, the waiting lobby will be aseptic on septic only. Got it?
Yes,
Waiting
ma'am.
lobby, you are coming from outside, the employees are coming from outside, and you want to go inside, so you have to completely wear, I mean, like, you have to wear a gown, you have to wear mask, you have to wear all the things and make yourself sanitize and then go inside the CSD, because uh, in other areas maybe infection will be there. Even ICUs, in ICUs will be there, even everywhere it will be there, but in CSSD, no, it cannot be there any time. The time you send any kind of infectious instruments to the people, you don't need anything else to get sick, right? With the instruments itself you can get sick. So that is what I was talking. So this entrance lobby will be septic only. So once the person is going inside, then only septic areas will come inside the CSSD. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So did you people visited any CSSD department of hospital?
No, ma'am.
Not yet, right? So that's the reason you people are not getting it, because I can just remember when I went inside the CSSD. So that visual is coming to my mind, and I'm telling you accordingly. So this was like a circular type of area from where I have to enter, pass the cleaning and working area, and then where the autoclaving and all everything will be happening. And the storage part is completely different from it. Not even a single what is that, mosquito can go inside. It is that matlab, what to say, what do you call, it is that much clean. And this, like allowing, even they will not allow any hospital personnel over there. The person who does duty in storage area remains in the storage area itself for whole day. He cannot move out anywhere. Do you know this or not? Storage area, in storage area, whoever has duty, whoever nurse is doing duty, that person cannot move anywhere. That person would be going there and would be sitting for whole time over there, and then dispatch the what is that, trays and all. But he cannot come out to the septic areas, he has to be in the same place. Okay. So reception and cleaning room, I told that you will be having one reception area where you will be collecting the septic trays, right? And then these septic trays will be going to the cleaning area, right? One will be glove room where you will be doing all the PPE things and all, and workroom will be there for nurses. Syringe room will be there for I think for preparing syringes and all, and one sterilization room will be there, and one store room will be there, and one nurses room will be there. All right. And staff changing room also will be there, which will be just in nearby the staff changing room. Okay. No, no, sorry. So in front of the entrance, the staff changing room will be there, and one clock room will be there. That is for nurses. I think I have seen that Dipanjali has gone from the meeting. Okay. So autoclave. So equipments. What do we need? We need autoclave. Autoclave is what? You people know about autoclave?
Ma'am, sterile
Yes,
layer.
ma'am.
Yeah. So basically, with temperature and pressure, you would be disinfecting that particular trays or whatever instrument is there which is septic. Okay. So those particular equipments are being disinfected with temperature and pressure. And what is dry oven? So dry oven is a type of low temperature, what is that, a container, or where you have to put force air, and basically by that, by following that, you can disinfect any kind of instruments, or any kind of trays, or whatever it is coming to the Cssd. And gauze cutter is a kind of scissor by which you cut the gauze pieces and put it inside the tray. So inside the tray, inside the Cssd tray, you would find the aseptic gauzes. Okay. So while packing that whole tray, you put gauzes also inside. 5 or 6 gauzes you put inside, and then pack it. Gauze means, gauze means that, what is that called? Small cloth type material, like it is when bandage, you use it for bandage, right? White color one.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So that is called as gauze. Okay. So they cut it in piece. Okay. They cut it in piece. 5 pieces they used to put it in each of the tray. Okay. And ultrasound washer and cleaner. So I talked about it earlier that we can also use ultrasonic machines to mm, clean this kind of trays. Okay. This ultrasonic one also can be used with water, along with ultrasound. You can use water to disinfect the trays. And needle flushing device is also a kind of, what is that, some of the small instruments, no, inside that you cannot put anything, but you have to use needle to flush that device. Okay. So you have to put the needle inside and flush that device. Flush in the sense, put the pressure of the syringe, and then the water will be flowing, so it will be clean that way. So ethylene oxide sterilizer is that, so this is kind of moisture sensitive device that would be damaging the chemicals and the other microbes inside the particular trays, instruments. Work benches with marble or stainless steel top. Yeah, so why we need it? Because the microbes will not be growing much over there. And the storage cupboard and racks is needed for storing the items. And linen folding table should be there. Yeah, for where you will be making the trays. So for that you need a table. So soaking sinks will be there. That is like basin. In those basins you have to wash the septic material, whatever has come from the wards or different departments. Okay, and high pressure water jets. That is why I spoke. In these soaking sinks, you will be having water jets. That is like you have seen in YouTube, right? Many of the time people used to use high pressure water to clean some of the areas, right? So you also have that kind of pressure jets by which if you clean the material, the cleaning is much better. Okay, and documents to be maintained in the Cssd. So what kind of documents do you maintain in Cssd? Over here it is already written, so I'll just tell you again. Basically, what do you need? Okay, this one you remember. Okay, this one I might ask you in multiple choice. This particular one, documents to be maintained uh, in the CSSD department. You wrote it down.
Yes, ma'am.
And for the equipments, no, whatever it is written here, that will be coming in long question. So you can also write it down. Whatever equipments is being used in the, like, describe about the equipments used in the CSSD. Okay, so that is what you can just list out the equipments and write their uses. That's it. Nothing else. And documents to be maintained may CSSD receipt register, where what you will be doing in receipt register, sorry. Whatever material or whatever trays are coming from the wards and coming from the different departments, the CSSD people will be receiving that particular things. Okay, so for that we have to maintain one register, that these many trays has come from this department, these many trays has come from this department. So you will be maintaining one register for that. And what is CSSD issue register? So this issue counter is there inside the aseptic room, from inside the aseptic storage room. Okay, from that issue counter itself you would be issuing aseptic trace to the different department. Okay, so for that also you need a particular register. Okay, where you'll be writing that in so and so department, for example HDU, in HDU we have sent three aseptic trays. Okay, so this is this is the way you send the trays to the particular department. And equipment maintenance record, where you have to do maintenance and calibration is almost same. Okay, so equipment maintain no sorry, maintenance one is how many you have issued, that many has to get received. Okay, once after use, that many you have to receive back. Okay, got it? No, that is the maintenance register, you have to maintain in that way. Okay, and anytime if there is any what is that anytime if some items are missing, so they will get to know by seeing that register, that okay, in this particular department we have sent three autoclaved trays, but only two has come back. Okay, so we'll inquire to the particular department that why that other tray is not coming yet, is not did not come yet. So why we have to maintain this? Because these kind of instruments are very costly. Okay, so you cannot just lose it, right? In case somebody has lost it, they have to replace it anyhow. Got it? Got it or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So equipment calibration record is something where you have to maintain a particular register to see the calibration of the equipments. How good it is working, what is the working capacity, and whether it is in a good condition or not. You have to check each and everything in the calibration. It happens. I mean, like, it doesn't happen every day. It happens once in a month. Okay, and in equipment breakdown record. So in equipment breakdown reports, you have to write that particularly, for example, think that the material has come back from the department, but it has broken down. So at that point of time, you cannot use the same. For example, the Caesar has came back, the parts are separated. Okay, it is not attached anymore. So that is broken, isn't it? You cannot use it for next time. So at that point of time, in the broken register, a broke down register, you have to write that this number, but this particular tray had this Caesar, and it has broken down. See, these small details are also very much needed, because these are the resources of hospital. Okay, so we cannot just waste it just like that, and it is being indented with particular budget, and every time if we lose such kind of resources, it is not good for hospital revenue. So CSSD department has to be maintained in really, what to say, it has to be maintained carefully. So human resource structure, a properly qualified supervisor in charge has to be there. Yeah. So that is no one but a nurse. An experienced nurse will be your supervisor in charge of that particular department. Okay. A personnel from any stream who has ground in basis of the patient care, bacteriology, principal, sterilization, mechanical, and administrative competence. So now, who has this kind of ability? Who does patient care? Patient care is done by the nurses, and they know about bacteriology. They also know about the principle of sterilization, mechanical and administrative competencies. All these qualities are being possessed by a nurse itself, who is experienced in the field, right? So a experienced nurse can be a qualified supervisor in this kind of department. So preferably, hospital management graduate, senior technology officer who are specially trained in varied techniques of quality management. Okay, so hospital management graduate, they are writing it, but most of the hospitals, they don't allow them to do it, because the hospital management graduates will not be knowing about cleaning things, right? How whether it is been cleaned properly or not. Or senior technological officer, they will only know about particular, what to say, equipments. Over here, you only write for according to me, it has to be the nurse. Okay, and whichever hospital I have visited yet, I have only seen an experienced nurse becoming the supervisor for that particular department. Okay, so in like, it is not necessarily needed you write this sentence. You can write this upper wala sentence, and write that a experienced nurse also can be a qualified supervisor for the assistant department. Is it all right? Will you people remember it?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, okay. I think, what is that? Dipanjali left because she was not liking the class. She knows about it, right? She's a doctor, that's why. All right. So functioning of section, receipt, cleaning, checking, assembling, and packing, and sterilization, labeling it, and storing it, and then issuing. Okay. So this is the function of CSSD. Okay. And we have some recent trends which is being followed in now new modern CSSDs. So fully automated pre-vacuum assisted sterilizers are being used for sterilizing the material. Fully automated means you don't need to do anything. Okay. In the manual sterilizer, basically you have to put in each and everything by yourself, and then what is that? It gets organized, and you have to only organize it, each and everything. But in this or fully automated one, you don't need to do anything. You only have to put the trays inside, and everything will be done by itself. Okay. and computer operated sterilizers with automated recording system are available nowadays, which record vitals details like temperature, pressure, etc. Yeah, I have seen it in one hospital in Jaipur, where the machine itself tells what temperature the particular tray is being sterilized and what kind of pressure we are using. So the machine itself tells everything, and it is also being documented in the computer system. Okay, so you no need to do, you no need to document anything. But in manual sterilizer, if you are using, you have to document each and everything, that what kind of temperature we have used and what pressure is being used, right? So, but if it is a computer operated one, the details used to be there in the computer itself. Okay, so hydrogen peroxide sterilizer and gamma radiations have shown new way to safe and speedy sterilization. Yeah, you people know, right, that hydrogen peroxide is one of the deadliest, this one, what is that, disinfectant in the sense, uh, it will not happen, I mean, like when you touch or something like that, but hydrogen peroxide is very, what to say, dangerous, and it is being used for almost all the sterilization. Okay, that is a really good sterilizer, and no microbes used to be there once after you sorry, you once after you disinfect the particular place with hydrogen peroxide. And also gamma radiation, that means you are using radiation to kill the microbes. So at that point of time, no microbes will be there, because radiation, if you are using, that will be the last thing that microbes can really bear, right? And biological and chemical indicators remain the preferred choice for testing the sterility. Yeah, so you know what happens, there used to be two patches. Okay, one is considered as biological and another one is called as chemical indicators. When you pack the trays, on top of that you write the batch number, and you um, put the particular stickers. One is biological stickers and another one is chemical sticker. When you put it inside the sterilizer, the color changes for these two indicators. That means you understood, if the color change doesn't happen, that means it did not get sterilized properly. So then you have to put that tray again. Okay, so that is the reason you have to see whether both of the biological and chemical indicator has changed the color or not. Okay, once it is coming out. So this is very much useful, and almost all the CSSD department of the hospitals are using this particular biological and chemical indicators. Okay, to check the sterility. And a modern CSSD must follow well established quality management system like EN ISO 14937, BSEN 550 is to 1994, 550 is to 1994, and ISO 9. This has to be, actually this is wrong. I think it's 9,000. Yeah. So this is 9,000, and then 2001. One is also preferred. Uh, it has been renewed actually. This is old one. This ISO is old one. So sorry. Who has written this one? Sangeeta ma'am, right? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I think, when did she teach you this one?
Uh, I'm on this third seven.
Okay, so make it correct, correct it. ISO 9001 is to 2015. Sorry, I'm getting cough like anything. Sorry. So write it. This is not the right one, and also the number is wrong. ISO May 9001 is to 2015 we are using now. Okay. So which states the requirement of quality management system for sterile supply services department. Okay. So batch monitoring system is batch by batch. You put all the trays together, and with that load, in the same load, the monitoring happens. Okay, that is what is called as batch monitoring system. and lubricant generally develops a protective film on the instruments. Yeah, so we use lubricants as well that used to develop a protective film on the particular instruments. And enzymatic detergents clean the human enzymes from the tiny instruments and thus decreases the bioburden to ensure proper sterilization. Okay, so enzymatic detergents, it is being used for example, so this is used for the OT instruments. So we have used those trays for cutting down patients, what is that, skin or some areas. So in that particular instruments, this enzymatic detergent is very much needed because that only can wash away human enzymes. Okay, that is the reason for OT instruments we are using enzymatic detergent. Is that all right? I think it is finished. Yeah, it is finished. So, what are the doubts? So, what are the doubts in it? You noted down, right? What are the important questions over here?
Yes, ma'am.
Which one?
First one is location,
Yeah.
then the documents to be maintained in CSSD,
Hmm.
and
And
thirdly, equipments
yeah.
used in CSSD.
Yeah. So you would remember all these things, and then, I mean, like I would be asking those questions. I mean, I am preparing the questions though. So these are the questions which you have to emphasize more, and you have to study. I mean, like full CSSD, you're gonna study completely. It is very small, and I don't want much longer answer. So you can just keep it crisp. Okay, is that all right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So
Yes, ma'am.
I just wanted to ask you people, would you people be comfortable if I ask you to make fishbone in the exam? If I ask you to make it, I'll give I'll give a particular situation, for example, the nurse's attrition rate or something like that, and then it would ask you that find out the possible causes and draw a fishbone analysis for this. Would you be comfortable to answer that question, or it will be too much for you people? Did you understand what I'm trying to say?
Ma'am, like a case study.
I won't give you case study because that is ultimately time consuming, right? Who is asking the questions anyway? Joydeep, right?
Ma'am, I must enjoy it. Yes,
So,
yes, ma'am.
so Joydeep, I am not giving you case study because if I give you case study, I know the time it takes a lot of time while reading only, and then you try to copy paste the answer. So, for example, I'm giving you one condition, okay, that nurses are leaving in the hospital because the working culture is not good. Okay, so I'm writing the problem statement. I'm writing the problem statement and asking you now try to find out what are the possible reasons for it and draw a fishbone analysis on it. Would you be able to do it?
Ma'am, we haven't done it before. So if you can teach us once, then I think we can do it.
Yes, ma'am. We can also
I, I,
practice
I,
it.
I told you last time. Remember when I what is that, gave a class on fishbone analysis. I have told you, and Naeem was making that fishbone. I mean, I was telling you
Yes,
these
ma'am. We
things.
did it.
Yeah, we did it. That's what.
Yes, ma'am.
So, what about other people? Would it be possible for you people to answer that kind of question, or it will be tough for you people?
We can try.
You can try. Korobi, would you be able to answer such questions?
Ma'am, I can try.
All of you can try, right? Who else?
Ma'am,
Who
step
else was?
marking will be there.
Yeah, step marking will be there. Don't worry. I would give all the step marking wherever it is
Yes,
required.
and then we can try, ma'am. And then we'll try, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You'll get step marking. No, no, no issues. Okay. Anytime did you people got case study for exams in exams? Did you people get any case studies?
Ma'am, not yet, ma'am.
Acha, not yet. Okay, okay. So I'm not giving you anyway because I know that case studies used to take a lot of time. I'll try to give questions and ask. See, there will be some logical questions which I'll be asking you, and then if you cannot answer also, but just try to answer it. I'm gonna give mark on that also. Don't worry about it. I just want to see your willingness to answer. Okay? Don't leave any questions. Don't leave any questions for exams. Try to answer all of it.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. So this exam will be physical or it will be like online only? I think you people have to join the classes, no?
Ma'am, we don't know yet, ma'am.
In the
It's
circular
not
it has,
final.
I think in circular it has came, right?
Yes, ma'am.
When it is? I didn't see the circular.
Ma'am, I think it's from 18 Jan to 25th or something like that.
18 Jan. Okay. So after Bihu, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. It might be just after the Bihu or just before the Bihu. I too forgot.
Okay. All right. So you people can have your break and enjoy the 15 minutes. I'll be wrapping it up. Is that all right?
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Yeah.
ma'am.